Sunday.
We're a little hungover. It's the Sunday soak. We're your grandma's guilty pleasure. It's the Sunday soak. We're having beef for breakfast. It's the Sunday soak.
All right. Welcome to the Sunday Soak, powered by Cork at the Park.
I don't like you going.
If you didn't see us, there on Friday night, you'll probably see us there on Saturday, and hopefully even, well, not on Sunday.
We'll take the Lord's Day off. I'm going there, but you should go.
But you should definitely have it there before and or after the game.
Yep. And next Sunday, you should definitely hit Cork at the Park. Sunday Fun Day, May 18th. We'll be there at noon. We're going to be doing a live show before Cubs Sox. Then during the Cubs Sox game, we're going to be giving stuff away.
Yep.
I'll have raffle tickets. We'll be passing them out. MSS and I will choose your name out of there, or not your name, your number, and you can come up and get a prize from us. And MSS, we're going to be giving away some stuff potentially that no one has even seen out in the marketplace yet.
Potentially, but definitely you will not get a prize by playing bingo, because fuck bingo. We don't play bingo.
Correct. That's absolutely right.
No bingo.
These strolls aren't bad.
You're enjoying it right now, huh?
I'm not hating.
It's old man beer.
It is
It's a
old.
It's old
lawnmower.
man beer. There's nothing wrong with that.
Lawnmower.
Right before we're getting ready, I got my cutoff shirt on. I'm drinking this, and MSS is like, "It is an old man beer." And you look at an old man drinking an old man beer with the belly and everything.
Yeah.
Cutoff shirt. It's like,
Just perfect.
I'm the age where I don't give a fuck anymore. My arms are gonna be out because I'm hot. That's what it is. Okay?
Bros. I'm gonna take a big shit later. We can think of a lot of taglines.
One word to describe this homestand so far: Teresa E.
Wonderful.
My Sox summer.
Great, but hungover.
Well, I guess that's 2 words. Hungover, 3 words, but yeah.
Winning.
Well, 'cause- and to be totally clear, we are recording this
from the future.
Saturday evening before the Saturday game.
Yes,
So
that's right.
we only know the result of one game as of recording this. So if they lay a big turd today,
Don't blame us. All right?
you're watching this on Sunday and the turd has already been laid.
We didn't know about it.
Not our fault.
That's right. We might have been involved, but we didn't know about it. So
If the turd can include some home runs from Tim Elko, then I'm okay with the turd.
that'd be helpful. All right, we got questions on the board. My Sox summer, you want to pick the first question, either from the topics that are White Sox related or community notes.
I am going to go with Teresi is begging the White Sox for more roster churn. Who do you want to go next? Teresi, I'm going to let you start.
Well, I still don't want Andrew Vaughn on this team.
Okay.
But I'm sure he'll stick around for a bit. I think there's definitely now the position players are kind of all solidified for the most part. I think the only position player left that you would really want to bring up for sure is Kyle Teal at some point. I wouldn't mind that. But the one thing that is annoying the hell out of me is that right now we keep playing Joshua Palacios, who's almost 30. Like there's no upside on this play. And he's hitting very poorly. Like he goes up there, it looks like a professional at bat, but it's almost always an out. And so just get him out of here.
Yeah.
Just get him out of here. I know you have to add a guy to the 40 to move him out because we'd want either Corey Jelks or Dom Fletcher to probably come up for that. So
beating it back up, baby. You
Let's
scared a little bit.
I'm gonna throw down again.
So I think either one of those guys, and but Palacios is taking up a 40-man spot. Just cut him. Just DFA him.
Just gone.
And bring in either Dom or Corey. I'm up for either one of those. I know it's going to be short term because you're gonna when Talkman or Slater comes back, you're gonna move them right back into the minors. But who cares? Let's give them a little
Still
run.
want to see that churn, huh?
Giving
You want
Palacios
a little down, bring
giving
him back.
Palacios run doesn't make any sense to me.
Okay, all right, fair.
He's doing jazz.
I
I always jazz.
Super jazz.
Wow.
How about you, my Sox? You want Gabagool back? You want
I like
Fletcher?
I like what he says. Yeah, play Michael A. Taylor more. That's fine. That's okay with me. I would say because last night we won, but we won in spite of I don't think the best pitching job that we got from who's the guy that pitched last night?
Bryce Wilson.
Bryce Wilson,
Bryce
baby.
Wilson.
Big boy.
Although I love his size, I'm not sure I love his pitching style, but we'll see. You know, I guess, but that might be the guy
That was one of the worst pitching I've ever seen that only allowed 2 runs.
I mean,
That and undependable. Bryce Wilson.
So let's bring up another young gun and just see what happens. You know, let's try some fun. Just keep fucking with these pitchers. Get them down, get them up, get them down, get them out.
I want more bullpen trees. I want like Addison Coffey or one of these guys to come flying up here and see what they got. They quickly got rid of Penn Murphy, and rightfully so. He was originally Team Beefluff. I apologize for that. He turned out to be total shit. They didn't even bother optioning him to the minors. They just DFA'd him. They said, get the fuck off the roster. I don't want any of these guys that are failing right now. You can pretty much do that shit with them and then just grab up the next guy that you like out of the group. I see no reason not to turn more of the bullpen guys because the bullpen has been ass. I trust like 1.5 guys there. I trust Steven Wilson, and I occasionally trust Cam Boozer.
Can I add to that?
Go for it.
Let's start churning the AAA pitcher, the starting pitchers. Some of these guys aren't starting pitchers. Just admit it.
And make them bullpen guys.
Make them bullpen guys. So
we're looking at you, Nick the Street.
Yes, you are in my
handsome ass.
In my sights. In my sights for sure.
I mean, you know what it is? He's so good looking. They want to keep him starting rotation.
Yep.
Look, we know you're handsome, all right? But get to the fucking bullpen where you might be something for us. Because you're not going to be anything as a starting rotation.
I can understand why you keep someone around because they're handsome looking. I understand why I've been here for so long, too.
The token.
Yep. We are on the internet a lot. We are on White Sox Twitter. We pay attention to kind of everything, everybody's opinion.
Has
one motherfucker asked for Nick Nastrini to come up to pitch?
Not this year.
No.
Last year they were hot and heavy for him.
We've been busy.
And then those people that really like Nick Nastrini, I think they came to the realization that you know what, he's not good, and so they're okay with it.
I mean, Bryce Wilson is taking up the 5th spot right now. We know he's not very good.
Right.
No one is calling for his head. Like
no, because they don't want to do that. They ain't got shit done. So. All right, Treasy, time for you to pick a question, either White Sox or Community Notes.
Well, I think this is a hot topic, so we should get into it. And Tim Elko is here.
Yes. Woo!
What are your expectations for Tim Elko? I'll start with you, Beef.
All right, my expectations are limited. I expect a lot of power. I expect a guy who is a good glove man at first. Surprisingly, this move should improve the defense quite a bit, even though that's not the part of it we've been looking at. We've been like, this team is desperate for home runs, which they are. And they need that guy with the thump and who's going to run into the ball. And this is exactly the guy you put in there. I don't know if he'll really succeed from a like, oh, my guy's going to tear the world apart. You know, I made a comparison this morning. I put it out on a couple of channels. Like, I'm upset he's not staying in Charlotte so he could challenge Ron Kittle's 1982 season where he had 50 homers in the minors, 144 RBIs and shit. I think if he stayed in AAA, he could put up some shit like that. I don't know if it's going to translate, and you're going to get like 83 Rookie of the Year Ron Kittle right out of the gate with Elko. Yeah. But I think the defense is going to be a vast improvement over Andrew Vaughn, and even over the guys they were trying over there. Like Vargas did a nice job when he's been over there, but he's not a natural first baseman. Lenin's done a nice job, but he's not a natural first baseman. This guy's 6'4". He's played the position his whole life. He knows his way around it. My guy Ian Eskridge told me, look, he's a good defender at first. Like you're gonna like, he got great hands, all this stuff. He's a very big plus in the clubhouse as well, from what I'm hearing. You know, okay. But what I can't get out of my head, it's got me thinking a little forward out of this year, is my guy Wendell put out a tweet like a week ago, and it wasn't about Elko. It was about Vargas. Someone put getting Miguel Vargas on the core spreadsheet, and he goes, if that's true, if he's a core player, this is going to move a lot faster than we thought, this rebuild. And I thought, fucking Tim Elko, Treasy. If he's a league average first base.
So we went through this, Beef, of like,
oh boy, do we hit something here.
What a guy that strikes out as much as Tim Elko could look like in this role. And like the not as much power version, but still pretty good upside of him was we landed on Franmil Reyes.
Right.
If he is Franmil Reyes, I am over the moon at this.
Franmil Reyes, good defense at first. That sounds like a really nice player.
Yeah, I'm in. That's way better than what we have.
Yes, absolutely. My Sox number
6th place AL Rookie of the Year. I need him to come up and be exactly like Daniel Palka. Just smash the shit out of the ball just for this season. potentially into the second season. One thing he does have over Palka is a good glove at first base. We remember the Daniel Palka experience, right field, and then moving to first, and then whatever. And he didn't hit all that well when it was requested to do more things than just smash home runs. So I like that he's going to be a little bit better. So at least sixth place in the AL Rookie Year. I would like his cup 2 autograph, so then I have 2 cups of sixth place AL Rookie of the Year, guys.
Who was the guy who put the vote for Palka? Was it Teddy Greenstein?
Yeah, I think it was
okay.
yeah.
All right, we need to have him a ballot this year for AL Rookie of the Year. You could put Elko in there. Elkomania.
Yeah,
Palka called
he
it. Right?
called it.
He called
He
it.
did.
Is that the real Palka? I don't know.
I think it is the real Palka.
It is.
It looks like, because it has the same amount of followers he had back when he used to follow us back in the day, which he doesn't. I think because we're liberal snowflakes.
And he did just tweet a nonsensical "I did it," and that was
exactly.
so it's like
whatever.
that's pretty much Dan mixed in with some religion shit.
Treasy, what are your expectations, bro?
I said, like, I think that the high end is Franmil. I think the kind of higher end is Franmil Reyes.
Yeah.
The highest end is Jack Custer. If he is like truly a 40 home run guy, and can't really do anything else, but is a 40 home run guy, and gets on base a little bit, that's tremendous. But like, I mean, I'm thinking along the lines of like late stage in his career, but not to the terrible end. Like Adam Dunn and Joey Gallo.
Yeah,
you know, where there's a lot of strikeout, but there's home run.
Yeah,
and you're just still sitting there, and obviously opposite side of the plate, but like you're still sitting there going, he might just jack one like 500 feet at any moment. So like you're tuned in on his at bats, and I think we can use that. We can use just the excitement of like this guy might hit a home run. There's the chance, because like we only really get that with Luis right now.
With Luis, yeah, he's the only one. Right, exactly. And they're so lacking for power, and it's frustrating to watch them. Like they scored 6 runs last night in the Friday night game. I was taping this on Saturday, and it took a lot of shit to happen for them to get them 6 runs across.
Yeah.
Usually, most teams 6 runs, they got a 3-run homer and a 2-run homer is 5 runs. Not us, you know.
No.
We got a lot of bullshit.
Wild
a lot of pitches, hit by pitches, fucking walk through the bases.
The bunt where the pitcher went rolling around. You know?
Jacob Lyons push bunt, like we have to do weird shit to get 6 runs. How about someone just hits a home run and then covers a bunch of the runs? That's what we need.
I would love it.
That's the impact he could have.
Preferably with people on base.
People on base would help a lot. The last thing is, he's going to be really easy to root for. The man already has a fucking statue at his college, all right?
Yes.
They might be ready to build a statue out here. Jerry might be willing to put some shit up there if he has even one good month, because he's the type of guy that the fan base is going to, if he gets hot, they're going to get behind him, and it's going to be absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
If he doesn't, I saw this on Twitter, like, how quickly do White Sox Twitter people turn on Tim Elko? That's like, oh, please, let's not.
I think it'll take a while.
I think it'll take a while too. Like, let's not go there. But he's here to stay. So happy to see that shit.
All right, Beef. What question you picking?
All right, I'm gonna pick from the community notes, and my question is: Nancy Faust is back after 15 years, so she hasn't done a regular season game at Sox Park 15 years. What song from the last 15 years should she add into the set list? Oh. What newer song should she have to throw in there and do on the organ? And I'm happy to start. I'm between 2 songs right now, and one of them is very Chicago focused. But I think Love Sosa by Chief Keef should be something that maybe she should work on. Or Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar would be a nice. And when that starts playing out, everyone's going to know what the fuck that is. And so that would be pretty sweet. I think we need some a little more modern hip hop is what I'm thinking Nancy's going to need to throw into the flow there. How about you, my second?
That's what I was going to actually pick too. I was going to pick the They Not Like Us. But I'm going to have to, since you painted me in this corner, I'm going to have to do it. I need that new Kanye joint about the cousins shit. You know, like Nancy Faust out there talking about a cousin. I think it'll get everybody excited or totally sick. So let's do it.
How about you, Teresa?
I honestly, I thought of a great song, and it's more than 15 years old, but I know she never played it.
Okay.
I want Queens of the Stone Age, Feel Good Hit of the Summer.
Yes.
You know, great. I mean, we could voice it over. Like the crowd could voice it over. She can't, really say what's in that song. But like we know the words. There's only like 6. So I think that could work.
I'm upset you didn't pick Die Motherfucker Die by Dope.
I mean, it doesn't translate to organ that well.
I mean, there's been a lot of music in that time frame, and I wonder how much of it she will incorporate. you
Yeah,
know, or
yeah.
if it'll all be the kind of the old stuff that she was always using before, and because of the nostalgia feel, you know. I don't know.
The only inside information I have is that when I was down there, she was just playing like strolling ball yard music when we were there.
Okay.
I did not hear anything and go, "Hey, wait a minute,
I know that song.
is that Kanye?" No.
And
So
maybe that's what people want out of her. They'll just want the stuff that she used to do back in the day and have the reunion tour, you know, like,
like
just play the fucking
not-
hits.
yeah.
Yeah, you know,
I'm gonna go out on a limb that the Nancy Faust fan definitely just wants the hits that she used to play and do not update anything within the last 25 to 30 years.
She could surprise us.
I was gonna say
She's
she's
gonna
got 5 or
surprise.
6 Sundays. I think she's gonna do. Maybe the last one, throw in some new shit for
3
it. You
hours.
know, yeah,
3
exactly.
hours
Yeah,
you're throwing out, you know?
She could
Wow,
do,
different stuff, you know?
what is that? The
Imagine not
Iron
like us.
Butterfly.
We've been going crazy.
Inagata da Vida. Let's go. We can do that one.
That's from like 1972.
In the Garden of Eden.
All right, Treasy, what are you spending lately, buddy?
Well, so a little heavier than normal because we're,
Okay.
you know, it's a Saturday. It's not a Sunday when we're recording this, and so today I've been listening to the Crow soundtrack, and the reason
Oh.
I'm listening to it
Yeah.
is because my buddy sent me this video on the making of it and like how it all came together and stuff, and that like after Brandon Lee died, that they had to move some stuff around, like they took some songs out. They
Oh,
decided
shit.
not to do some song. Radiohead's "Creep" was originally supposed to be on there, and they were like, "No, we're not going to do that." It just didn't feel right with some of the lyrics stuff. And this was my favorite part, though. They were talking about bands that didn't make the cut.
Yeah.
And you got to think how long ago this was, right?
Yeah.
So these bands aren't big yet.
This is
This
mid
is
90s.
band early 90s.
Oh, early.
So
Yeah.
it's like I think it's the movie is I think 94 maybe, but it's like 93 they're coming out.
Okay.
They're putting this together.
Yeah.
White Zombie was supposed to be on it.
Okay.
And the people producing the soundtrack were like, yes, we want him on it. And the label and like the producers of the movie were like, these are nobodies. They're going nowhere. We don't want them on here. And then the other one was, which was I think was a record label thing, was Smashing Pumpkins' Silverfuck was supposed to be.
Oh,
on
it's a good
there.
song,
Which,
man.
which feels like right in
Yeah.
line with the movie. And you could only assume that a White Zombie song would fit very well in the movie as well. So like heard all that, and then I was like, I gotta listen to these. And I always forget that Rage has a song on there, and it is so fucking good.
Yeah.
And I was listening to it
Helmet
today.
too.
Yeah, Helmet. I mean, but Helmet. I that's one that's ingrained in my brain that's on that soundtrack. But like I always forget that Rage Against the Machine has a track on there, and it really tremendous. So yeah, that's what I'm spinning.
I love it. My socks on. Jesus, that was terrible. Fresh Talent. My
Fresh
socks
talent.
Thank you, baby.
Boys, not tomorrow is Mother's Day.
Yes, sir.
Today is Mother's Day, however. So let's pay tribute to the stepmom. Whether she's going out and getting snacks when her stepson has his girlfriend over and she goes and gets the snacks and comes back and then instructs the girlfriend on how to blow her stepson. Or she's sitting with her husband and the daughter or well, her friend or fuck that one. Okay, you can't get into that situation.
He's too excited.
Watch it down there, right? Keep that thing down.
Or
What's wrong with you?
she comes home and her stepdaughter is doing something with the boy and then instructs her how to do it and then ends up having a three-way with her stepdaughter. The stepmom needs to be thanked on Mother's Day. She does a lot of things. So go out if you need to. Watch a little Corey Chase. It's her day. It's her day too. So remember your stepmom.
I don't know how fresh, but you know, it is important to remember.
Definitely not fresh, but if you're into kinky shit, there that whole her and Luke Longley, who is her husband,
Not the one you're thinking.
Not that guy.
Not the champion with the Bulls, not the 3-time
but
champion.
they put out some interesting films.
Art, if you
Go
will.
check them out. Yes.
All right, Pete, final thoughts.
Yeah, my parting thought is anytime someone tries to play dumb with you, my thought would be just go and play even dumber back to them. I've had a lot of this in my life lately, and I just feel like telling people, I don't know, like a dope is a great way to handle almost any situation that you go into.
Why do
Just
you
let
think
people
so?
think what they want. It's a beautiful situation to be in. So anyone plays dumb to you, tries to extract info from you, you just play dumb right back. That's my life tip for today. It is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all of our moms.
Yep.
Mrs. Beef, happy Mother's Day.
Mama Summer.
We'll see you guys. Thanks for joining us. Cork and Carrie, meet us over there.
Bye.
We love all of yous. Bye-bye.